Hi everybody, my name is Megan Good. I am the Assistant Director and Head of Children's Services at Moon Township Public Library. And today I am going to demonstrate how to talk to parents about the 5 early literacy practices and how they can incorporate them when reading and interacting with their child at home. So I'm going to use this book called Fabulous Frogs by Martin Jenkins and Tim Hopgood. I love this book because not only does it tell a little bit of a story, but it also has some nonfiction elements in it. So it's great to expand with kids to give them some more information, more vocabulary, etc. So the 5 early literacy practices are reading, writing, talking, playing, and singing, and they can all be accomplished with just one book. So we're going to look at how to do that. The first thing, obviously, is reading. So we can go through, we can read the book together. I like this story also because we've got some great examples and chances to make sounds. We can imitate the sounds that the frog makes. We can point to the letters and the sounds. So we would say croak, and we would ask the child to repeat croak and ribbit and honk. So we're getting lots of different vocabulary with that. Also, I like to ask the kids different questions when I'm reading to them. So, what colors are the frogs? What do you think? Why do you think the frogs are all together like this? What is this big thing under the frog's chin? We can talk about all of those different things. And why do you think that the frogs are making all these noises? Are they talking to each other? And I mean, you can expound on that and go on and on and on and on. The second early literacy practice is writing, and what I would do, or what you could do with a book like this, is to get out your papers and your crayons, have the kids draw a frog. We can talk about the fact that this is the repeating letter F, fabulous frogs. We can practice drawing the letter F, talking about other words or drawing other pictures of other things that start with the letter F, the F sound. Talking, we've kind of hit on that already. Always a chance with books to further explore the topic. Have you seen a frog? What do you think frogs eat? Where do frogs live? Would you like to be a frog? And that could lead into play, which you can do any number of things to incorporate play into a book. With this book, you could have a frog puppet, you could have a frog toy. My favorite would just be to kind of ask the kids to pretend they're frogs, and you as the parent will get down with your child and also pretend to be a frog. You can, how do frogs move? How do frogs sound? How would we be two frogs talking to each other? It could go on and on. And finally, the early literacy practice of singing. And I, for one, am a person who sings anything and everything, much to not everybody's excitement, but that's okay. So you can read, this frog can, oops. And then we can do croak, honk, and back to this page we can do a call and response, or we can have we can make up a little song with the different sounds that the frog makes. We can make up our own silly song, which would also introduce more vocabulary. There's a million things that you can do with this. So I also think that one of the biggest misconceptions that I see a lot of parents that come into the library when they're interacting with their child and their child is picking out books, I always hear parents saying, we've had that book before, or we've read that one, let's find something else. And how it is so important, number one, to let kids have power over their choices and what books that they want to read and want to check out, but also that it is actually beneficial for a child to find a book that they love to read over and over again. So I do try to tell parents, it's okay to take the same book home 15 times. I know it might be driving you crazy, but it's good for your kids. So I do try to incorporate that message to parents as well. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.